Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dries Sunusi from INSA Arts and Crafts coming to you from many places. I really like saying from many places like this. Yeah, it makes me sound stupid. That's why maybe I like it. hmm hmm Anyway, so today's cards are the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And yes, they are a very fiery combination. Now, the Ten of Wands is about the burden, is about being oppressed, the burden, and oh my days. My back is killing me from the burdens and all that kind of bullshit. The Eight of Wands is about dancing and the quick exaction of like doing things quickly, you know? So we can look at it from two aspects. The first aspect is the burden that surrounds us is the desire to finish everything quickly without going through the steps of it. And it comes from the assumption of that we always think that we are there before we are there. And it's really simple because our imagination is very strong, really. Our imagination is very strong. It has the ability to actually make us think that we already manifested what we want to manifest while we're still in the beginning of it. So it becomes a burden. And here's the thing, our burdens are illusions. They're never true. Because if they were true, it would be easier to drop them at the drop of a hat. And I don't know, like, if you have a lot of burdens to get rid of, you'll be having this dream quite frequently where you are leaving your bag somewhere. You're leaving your bag somewhere and you're kind of going to look for it. And with any illusion that we attach ourselves to, we find an addictive way to make it important in our lives, be it through guilt, through shame, through whatever it is. That's as well bearing in mind that those emotions are addictive as well in the first place, in excess. So what do you like? What is the attachment to the burden? Why are we addicted to burdens? Okay, ask yourself first. The first question is, what is your burden? And me as an example, my what I assume as my burden is the desire for me to to be as rebellious as possible. That's me honestly speaking about myself. To be as rebellious as possible because I feel oppressed all the time. And that oppression or the feeling of oppression is I'm addicted to that feeling of oppression because it keeps me going to work and to succeed and to make things happen in my life. So essentially, there is no burden. It's just an addiction to the feeling of being oppressed. And thus the cycle of rebellion is very dependent on oppression. The cycle of rebellion is dependent on oppression because it kind of gives it a sense of being. If there was no oppression, why the person would rebel in the first place? You know? Now, let's talk about and then the second aspect of this reading, which is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about dancing, really. Is about dancing and quick action. So the burden in this case is it's explaining about like in this case when you're throwing your burdens on people. What does it mean to throw your burdens on people? Is to tell someone you can't do that. And how do you accept that burden? And how do you believe in that burden? You believe in that burden by saying, "Oh, I can't do that because whatever the reason is, fill in the blanks. Be it unethical, be it immoral, be it. At the end of the day, the truth behind it is just a desire to please someone because they provide you security. So how would you go around it? How would you understand how to actually like Okay, I wanna manifest this, I wanna manifest that, I wanna succeed in my life, I wanna succeed in this, I wanna succeed in that. Simply put, if you want to do something, fucking go do it. Don't take people's opinion about it. But isn't that a gamble? Oh yes, it is a big fucking gamble. But it is going to be the most truthful and most honest moment of your life because you are doing it on your own. And not necessarily on your own, like, oh, I'm on my own on this. No, I mean on your own, I mean like you are taking your own decisions and you're grabbing your life by the balls. So essentially, the 10 of wands and the 8 of wands is simple. It's about instead of throwing your fucking burdens on people, fucking take responsibility for your actions and take responsibility for your desires through action. Because the more you procrastinate for manifesting a desire, the more it becomes an illusion on your back, and the more it becomes heavier. And then you become infested by people around you because you start to believe that their opinion is right, more right than yours. And honestly, that's what happens later on because you believe that you have no control over your life and you have no ability to manifest anything except through the system that has been given to you. So learn to go out of your system. Learn to go out of what you used to doing. Learn to get in uncomfortable places. Because at some points you would get very uncomfortable to get what you want. But the point is, what do you desire more? To relax or to get what you want? Well, you don't have to look at it in a binary way, this or that. You could look at it from a third perspective. It's very simple, really. Both. Relax. Your burden is but an illusion, so go get what you want. And all the discomforts around you are just memories from circumstances that you've been through that has nothing to do with what you're going through right now, except your desire to go back into those past memories because those past memories give you the belief that you're going to live longer. And you have longer time to do what you want to do. If any commodity is more expensive than any other commodity, is time. And this commodity's expense is dependent on the belief that we can expand it. But ladies and gentlemen, we can't. We can only deal with ourselves on how we can actually deal with ourselves in that constricted time that we have on this earth. So we don't all, and we honestly, by the look of things, by the look of the surrounding environment and all that, we might not have enough time to manifest what we want. So get your head straight, figure out what you want, because you already know it. You're just procrastinating it because you have other responsibilities that you don't want to manifest in the first place, because they're not your responsibilities. There's someone desire to become something that you couldn't become. This is INSA Arts and Crafts. This is Idris Sunusi from INSA Arts and Crafts, coming to you from a lot of places. Um, and this is our first lesson of the day, the tarot cards of the day, 8 of Wands and 10 of Wands. See you in the next lesson. May no order hinder you, and may chaos be your authority. Hell yeah!